Harp, would the Yanks be better off re-signing Soto or spreading that money out?
Well, I don't think it's ever a good idea not to re-sign Soto if you can. And I'm not buying the idea that they can't figure out a way to spend around Soto. So I would go get him. I know they have specific areas they need to address, first base, third base in particular. But I think there's a way to do that without going over the top at the top of the market if you do bring Soto back. I mean, we saw the huge impact Soto had on the Yankees. And so I think that would be the priority if I'm there, and then figure out from there how to do it.
Yeah, it shouldn't be an either-or situation. This is the New York Yankees we're talking about. They should sign Juan Soto and improve the team elsewhere. And I tried to map it out in my mind. If the Yankees have the biggest, let's call it a home run offseason and get all their possible targets, don't get Juan Soto, are you guaranteed to have a better team next year? Soto's proven he can do it in New York. We know what he means in front of Aaron Judge in the lineup. And we've already seen it this year, the way that Soto and Judge make each other better and feed off one another. We know this works in New York. So why would the Yankees kind of play with it and roll the dice on guys they don't know can do it in New York? So you're the Yankees. Go out and act like it. Sign Juan Soto and improve the rest of the roster, because think about it, the Yankees have other money coming off the books, so you should be able to afford Soto and get your laundry list of needs as well.
I love what you guys are saying, and I don't disagree. The problem is the Yankees have talked about the luxury tax threshold, and it's going to take a lot to get Soto back and then build up the ball club. They already have a lot of bad contracts, whether it's Stanton, LeMahieu, Rodon. They're paying a lot of money. Cole's coming back, Judge. So the Yankees have a lot of money that's accounted for already. I'm with you. It's the New York Yankees. It's New York. Absolutely. He's the best player. Bring him back and then build. I just don't know if they're going to be willing to do that. So let's make the call to the bullpen and welcome in Andy Martino. Andy, how would re-signing Soto impact the Yankees offseason?
Well, same with the Mets. It would give them less to spend. I think it's that in the sense that you have two teams, the Yankees and Mets, who I believe will be the top contenders for Soto. Obviously, two teams are going to be aggressive for Soto, who could either spread that money around on teams, Emmanuel, that you rightly point out, on players who not necessarily prove it in New York, or you could spend a lot of your budget on Juan Soto. I mean, those are your choices. So I think and these are two teams that are very cognizant of the luxury tax. David Stearns told me today he'd like to ideally be under it because of the penalties that are incurred, not necessarily under the lowest tier, but mindful of the tiers. And obviously Hal Steinbrenner and just about every other owner has operated in that way as well. So if the Yankees get Soto back, as they intend to do, they still need a first baseman, a second baseman. I would argue they need to figure out some other bigger picture things in the outfield, because I don't think you can run Judge out in center field. So what do you do there? There's a lot of questions to ask and that are going to cost money. And I think the question so then it'll just be, if they commit $50 million to Soto, they're going to have to find somewhat less expensive complementary players, and same with the Mets.